Hey gang, guess what today is? It's International Women's Day. And I've been having a thought percolate in my mind lately, and it seemed like a good day to come on and talk with you about it. So one of the things that I notice is that our culture really teaches us to use a lens of wrongness, to look at ourselves as women, to look at our bodies, to look at how we're showing up in the world, how we're parenting, how we're partnering, how we're jobbing it. And when we're using this lens, we don't even know we're using it. I've used it a billion times in my life. It's the lens that I used for the majority of my life until the last 10 years. And it ends up leaving us feeling like we're a relentless self-improvement project, where we have so many things about ourselves that need to be fixed or gotten rid of so that we can finally feel good inside ourselves and in our lives and really start living. And it's really frustrating because it's a no-win situation when we're using a lens of wrongness. And as soon as we feel like we've fixed one thing, another thing shows up because our brains are just scanning for what's wrong next that needs to be fixed. And I notice in myself, and I notice in friends of mine and in people I work with, that many women end up feeling so wrong. They feel so like that they're not momming well enough, or that their partnership isn't working, or how they're doing it isn't working, or that their self-care sucks and they so badly want to have better self-care, but it feels impossible to make that happen, and they make themselves so wrong for that. And I know that feeling because I've experienced it a billion times in my life, but I also know that this funny thing can happen. Like, for example, I can be feeling bad about my body or changes that have happened in my body. And then I can go to the gym and work out, and I can come out of the gym feeling better about my body. But the reality is that literally nothing has changed about my body in that little window of time that I was in the gym. But my body doesn't feel as bad to me. And that's always such a reminder to me that it really is possible to shift the lens that we're using. And what I find over and over again is that shifting not from a lens of wrongness to trying to make ourselves right, because that's not realistic, but to shift to curiosity, that really is a game changer. And I find it really helpful when I'm in that lens of wrongness and I catch it. I don't catch it a lot of times, but when I do catch it, to ask myself, what am I doing right today? What am I doing right today? Or what did I do right today? Because I can tell you, I can always end up finding something, even when I feel like there were a lot of wrongs that day. And so here's the thing. Women are kick-ass. We're kick-ass. We are amazing people. We've got such amazingness inside of us and so much amazingness to share with the world, but it doesn't always feel that way. And so I invite you today to ask yourself, what did you do right today? Or what is right about you today? Just one thing, even just one thing. Even if it's that your legs are strong enough to take you on a walk, or that you had a conversation, or you handled a situation with your kid that felt pretty good, or that you fed them today when you were so exhausted and running on fumes. I just invite you to acknowledge and to even maybe ask yourself that every day. What have I done right today? What's something that I've done right today? Because it's a soft way of putting a pause on that darn lens of wrongness that really owns us so much of the time, and that is really pushed on us where we're feeling like we're never enough. And just that simple shift helps to invite in a lens of curiosity as you wonder what you did right today. So I am wishing you a happy International Women's Day, and I hope you have a great rest of your day today and that you discover something that you're doing right today. Okay, bye.